Hey, everybody, and welcome to Top 4, where we talk about 4 things that probably mean nothing to you, but mean a lot of things to us, because we were thinking about it on one day. Mike, how are you doing, buddy?
I am doing great. Hey, what's the name of this podcast?
Top 4 by the Long Box guys.
Yeah, marketing.
There we go.
Yeah,
Look
at that.
I'm good at branding here.
Synergy. I don't know.
I mean, if they're watching this, they know because it says.
That's true.
It is behind you, Mikey, but you're right. You're 100% right. I should say, welcome to Top 4 with the Long Box guys. One of the Long Box guys is Mikey. You doing all right?
I'm doing great. Thank you.
That's excellent to hear. Josh, how are you doing?
Feeling fine, thanks.
In our boy band, Josh is the good-looking one. Now we're going to go to the sincere one. Tom, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing, Tommy?
Excellent. I'm the bad boy, of course, of the podcast. I'm Tom. And today we're talking about Don Bluth films. A lot of people might not remember the name, but you absolutely 100% will recognize the style when you see it. Because Don Bluth had a style, and he stuck with it. And he made some really epic, incredible things that he doesn't get enough credit for. So we want to make sure that you are aware of some of Don Bluth's stuff. I almost 100% guarantee the one I'm going to talk about, no one's seen. All right? Okay. Mikey, why don't you go first, buddy?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go straight to All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Great movie. Drink because it's one of my alts.
Yeah.
If you cry every time.
It's a story about a canine casino owner played by Burt Reynolds who gets killed by Carface, a cat. I think they should have gone with Catface, but Carface, sure.
It's a Scarface reference. Come on,
yeah, voiced by Vic Tayback. He's drawn back to Earth, finds a little girl who is able to talk to animals, and he is going to use this little girl to become rich. And then somewhere along the way, he realizes this is not cool. He is assisted by his best friend, a dachshund named Itchy Itchford, voiced by the incomparable Dom DeLuise. It is a delight. And Charles Nelson Riley as Killer is amazing.
Let me get this straight. Vic Tayback, Mel from Alice's Diner was the voice
of Carface. Yes,
I just wanted to prove that I knew one other Vic Tayback.
For the Vic Tayback,
Academy Award winner Vic Tayback.
Yeah, he actually had a very long history before Alice of just playing the mobster in the background. He's a big guy, so he's got a really daunting IMDb page, but it's all very small parts where he's just the muscle for, the bad guy. I love that movie too, by the way, Mike. That's a terrific pick, and that style is all over it. Tommy, what do you got?
I've got The Secret of NIMH.
Yeah, Drink.
Ooh, I love The Secret of NIMH.
Really good one.
For me, that's really the only Don Bluth film. Sorry, guys. That's it.
Tommy, did you have a second?
No.
All right, then you talk about it. I was going to hand it off to Josh.
I mean, Josh can take it. He speaks more eloquently than I do. But the secret is that rats are being experimented on. They have their intelligence boosted, and they end up not being able to live without the technology that they were experimenting on. They need man's technology, even though they have heightened their intelligence, and they've extended their life. With it comes the cost of them relying upon man.
I mean, this is rodent ship down, right? Like this is.
Yes, it is.
This is the water ship down for rats and mice.
They become violent.
I always get the two mixed up sometimes too in my head. I really do.
They become violent. They need to live in man's world. Basically, they need electricity. It's a very dark film, and that's what makes it great. It's like the opposite of a Disney film.
Yeah,
all right.
It's just brilliant. Yeah, just these rats and mice who've had their intelligence boosted, living on this farm, dealing with the day to day. The field is going to be tilled, and they have to move their house. And
to the lee of the stone.
And yeah, and they just it's such a amazingly encompassed world, like this single farm shrunk down into an amazing ecosystem of everything living together and trying to sort out the digs of modern society through rats and rodents. It's a brilliant film, honestly.
And the wise old owl, of course.
And the wise old owl, of course. Yeah.
I'm gonna put
Dom
you guys
DeLuise is in it.
Dom DeLuise is the crow. Yep.
Yeah, it's an animated movie, Mike. Of course, Dom DeLuise is in it somewhere.
Yeah, because as long as there's no cats, he's fine.
Yeah. I'm going to put you two on the spot because I don't know the answer to this, and it might sound like a gotcha question, but I forgot. What does NIM stand for?
It's like National Institute of.
It's a government agency. It's like National.
It's a government agency. Mental health, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. So they were experimented on by the government. They become super intelligent, and then they, kind of become reliant on modern technology. It's a very interesting story. The field mouse whose house needs to be moved, she wasn't part of the NIM group, but she married one of them. So they kind of look out for her as an outsider, but still kind of part of that core group of intelligent, super intelligent, mice and rats. So they do help her when her farm is when her little house is in danger of being plowed up when the field comes. The reason she can't just move is because she has a very sick child. I remember way too much about this very sad little story, but it's really good. It's very moving.
Yeah. Very well done.
Well, Josh, I would ask you yours, but that's all you had, right?
Some other movies sort of like jumble around in me, like Anastasia.
Uh-huh.
Mostly just the bat.
Bartok.
Yeah.
Bartok the rat, sir. I give him a hiya and a hiya, and I kick him, sir.
Played by Hank Azaria.
I thought for sure you were going to say Dom DeLuise.
No, Dom DeLuise, I don't believe is in Anastasia.
I don't think so. Well, let me ask you this, Josh. Did you enjoy playing Space Ace or Dragon's Lair?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I remember he was involved in scripting that out and animating it, but honestly, no. Those games I fucking loved, but they were so frustrating. The gameplay was terrible.
Oh, the gameplay was terrible.
I wanted to see what the next scene was because it was beautiful animation and it was a great story, and the controls were fucking terrible. It was just like. Oh my god!
You had like a split second. If anyone hasn't played the game, you had a split second to choose left or right most of the time, or up or down or jump. And when I say a split second, I'm talking not exactly like Mario World speedrun split second, but close to that.
Just brutal. Just a brutal game. Yeah.
It would have been cheaper to go actually pay to see the movie.
Yeah. Like if they just strung it all together and charged me $50, it would have been.
Cheaper,
10 times cheaper. Yeah.
I barely got past like 4 scenes ever.
Wait, holy shit! YouTube, is this out there? Can we watch the whole thing to the end?
I'm sure you can now. Yeah,
I've never seen it to the end.
Well, I know what you're doing tonight.
Huh? Damn.
I've seen the Space Ace one. The Space one was really funny. All right, I'm going to talk about my favorite one because I didn't know it was out there until I did a little research. Tommy, do you remember a band called Scissor Sisters?
Yes.
They had a one-hit wonder. Do you remember what it is? I knew only Tommy would remember.
I mean, the band sounds illegal except in a few southern states.
Yeah.
The opposite.
Yeah.
The opposite, yeah. It's very popular.
It's Tom's new channel on YouPorn.
On YouTube.
That might be it, yeah. Their one big hit was I Don't Feel Like Dancing. I don't feel like dancing. All right, fine. But Don Bluth made a video for them, and that video, I lost it, is based on Rapunzel, and it is called Rapunzel. It's called Rapunzel. And it's a cute little, it's a perfect Don Bluth film because it's only about 2.5 minutes. The animation is just gorgeous, so much fun to watch. Kind of showing the Rapunzel. The Scissor Sisters are a rock band / maybe hard disco might be a better way to describe them.
Yeah.
funky disco. This song leans much closer to an actual rock song. It's a fun little video to watch. And if you do like that style of animation, man, you'll get your fill of it. Because the little monsters could have been pulled right out of Dragon's Lair that are in this video. The hero was probably plucked mostly out of Dragon's Lair and put into this. The girl is the spitting image of the girl from the Space Ace one. And it's just good animation. It's good. It's got a nice flow to it. It's very smooth. That's one of the things about Don Bluth's animation style. For the time, it was ahead of its time for the smoothness and the nice kind of the way everyone moved. They moved much more naturally than a lot of other cartoons at the time. They weren't exactly Disney level, but they did have this better, smoother kind of feel to them, I thought. I said smooth like 9 times. I regret it.
Yeah, there was a lot of smooth.
Yeah,
it was a lot of smooth
tonight.
Smooth, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to order up a smoothie shop afterwards.
I'm gonna throw out
like a Sunday morning.
I'm gonna throw out a honorable mention. Titan AE, the 2000
animation
film
was great in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one of the first ones they combined computer generated animation along with traditional animation. So the background is computer generated and the foreground, the main characters and stuff, is traditional animation. It's an interesting combo. It was originally going to be a live action, which is why they hired Matt Damon to be in it. But then they were like, "Ooh, this is way too expensive. We can't do this.
We don't have Matt Damon money."
No, Matt Damon is still.
Matt Damon stayed on board.
Yeah,
okay.
Right.
They just didn't have the special effects
Matt
budget
Damon
to
voice
do it.
money versus Matt Damon action money.
Yeah.
Matt Damon on a Skype call with Dom DeLuise coaching him.
That's right.
Any other honorable mentions? I think that we hit all the ones I remember.
I mean, there's American Tail.
Oh yeah, sure. A lot of people love that one. It's just damn sad.
I haven't seen it.
Is that with Fievel the mouse? I vaguely remember that.
Yeah.
Fievel, he had the big cap on.
I thought for sure you were going to go with Rockadoodle.
I do like Rockadoodle, but because I like Alan Adale so much more as a singing rooster, I kind of was like, hey, they're ripping off Alan Adale. It's a weird flex, but it's my flex.
It's fair.
Yeah. Fair. All right.
Yeah.
Any other mentions? Anybody?
Well, it's actually a Disney film, and it's not. I mean, Peach Dragon. He did the animation for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, same thing with Robin Hood, right? The Disney Robin Hood. He does the animation, but it's still a Disney film, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing.
Wait, so he did Alan Adale and Rockadoodle?
Yeah, he's got a thing for
singing roosters. All right.
Singing roosters.
You know what? Fair. Peach Dragon was terrific. It's a great blend of animation, and that dragon, Don Bluth's fingerprints are all over that dragon. You look up Don Bluth animation, it's probably a picture of Pete. Probably literally a picture of Peach Dragon.
All right.
Yeah. All right, I think that'll do it for us, guys. Let's wrap it up. Thank you so much for listening and watching us here on our top 4. Is that correct, Mike?
Yeah.
That is correct.
I guess right.
Yay.
If you would like, please hit the subscribe button or the like button.
Yeah, just
and
smoothly
tell your friends
like
about us.
or
If you think we're funny, entertaining, or interesting in any ways.
Here.
This way, that way.
Yeah.
If you just want to say hi to my dogs, any of those things. And if you have a top 4 you want us to cover, put it in the comments. We'll do it. We're slutty. We will do whatever you ask us to do.
Apparently, Tom reads the comments.
Get comments?
Yeah, we get comments. A lot of people actually comment on what they thought we missed or what they like.
Yeah.
By a lot
Maybe
of
I'll
people,
check those out.
Diane.
Oh.
A lot of people just tell me I sound like a Muppet bouncer. Hey, you can't bring chickens in here. That's me. I'm the guy that put that back. That's what I think I sound like.
Pretty much.
Huh. All right. Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.